First up is Rakabako.
Right, and how's Trey doing today? Is he just day-to-day at this point?
Yeah, day-to-day. Woke up, the calf was really sore when he woke up this, getting treatment on it this afternoon, but just still really sore. So, hopefully be in there tomorrow. We'll see.
Rich, you're up.
Brandon, was it an easy call with Mountcastle?
Yes, it was. No, I'm excited to have Ryan back, and he passed everything yesterday through the league, through the union, through our medical people, and he's ready to go. So happy to put him back in there tonight.
Next up is Nathan.
What made Ryan McKenna the odd man out?
It's a tough one because we like Mac so much. I think the important thing for Mac is we just felt like he needs to play every day, and we would send him out before with that same idea. Then we had something happen where he stayed on the roster. He's done a great job for us in the role that he's in. I really like Mac. I think Mac's got big upside. But kind of in our situation right now, the way our roster is, we felt like the more important thing was for him to go down and get as many at-bats as possible. Maybe be back here soon. We'll see. But I really like what he brings from the defense. I like the competitiveness in the bats, like I've talked about, the base running aspect. When we did have leads, how he could defend for us late. So a lot of good things from Mac.
Rich?
Yeah, we were talking to Freddie earlier, and he was talking about his new role as sort of a fundamentals guru. Since he's started doing that, have you noticed a difference?
Well, I just think that's something we've hammered for 3 years, and in our meetings, that's an area that Freddie kind of takes over with. We go over it collectively, and any kind of fundamental mistake we make defensively, we show it on a video. We talk through it, just because we have a lot of moving pieces on our roster too. Mateo's now here, Richie Martin's here. Franco came out from out of the organization. Ryan Mountcastle hasn't played much first base in his career, so there's a lot of new things going on, and so there's a lot of teaching that's happening on a daily basis. Pre-series meeting, we go over fundamentals that we made mistakes on from the previous series. We go over that as a group. We show it, but also just day to day, making sure we're in the right spots. Mateo hasn't played much second base, so that's a constant cuts and relays, etc. And Freddie's done a really good job of kind of leading the way with that.
Next is Dan.
Brandon, to follow up on that, Freddie said that he was looking at other teams like triple defensive alignments to cut off and relays there yesterday, and found about 5 out of 50 that were done correctly, and that he actually liked throughout the majors. Why do you think fundamentals are so rough now at the major leagues? I mean, this used to be a game where that was kind of not only just drilled in the head, but also you saw it on the field, and it seems like you don't see it nearly as much as before.
Multiple reasons for me. One, guys getting here fast. I think, if you want to go back, I think amateur baseball has changed. Showcase baseball is a lot different than how we grew up playing. So maybe they're not getting educated as early as we did. And then guys get, so a lot of these first round guys are getting to the big leagues quick. The lack of veterans on teams plays a part. But I think more important than anything else, honestly, is the way defensive positioning is now, that guys are in different spots and they played their entire life. So with shifting and players moving around in the field, it creates all different sorts of dynamics when it comes to cuts and relays, for example. If Urias was playing third base yesterday, when we shifted a left-handed hitter, he was then playing behind the bag at second. We left Richie at short. Those type of things might change depending on personnel. So you might be meeting a different spot on a nightly basis when it comes to how you're playing infield defense, which then creates a little bit more chaos on a ball in the gap or a ball down the line. Guys are just in different spots than they were for 100 years. They pretty much played in the same spot, hitter to hitter. And now it's just a lot different. So we just got to, and we have guys playing different positions, honestly. So we have to, it's just a lot of talking and teaching throughout the league, I'm sure.
All right, I think that is it for questions. Thank you, Brandon. We'll see you post game.
All right, thanks.